Hello and welcome. Our world, in its vast and unending complexity, holds countless wonders. We often look to the grand scale, the towering mountains, the endless oceans, the sprawling cities. But sometimes, the most profound beauty, the most intricate stories of life, can be found in the small, quiet corners of our planet. These are places where humanity and nature have found a remarkable, delicate harmony. Places where time seems to flow a little differently, governed not by the clock, but by the rising sun and the turning of the seasons. Today, I invite you to join me on a very special journey. We will travel across continents, from the serene lakes of Europe to the ancient mountains of Asia, to discover some of the most beautiful villages on Earth. These are not just collections of houses. They are living testaments to culture, resilience, and an enduring connection to the natural world. Each one possesses a unique character, a story whispered on the wind and etched into the very stones of its pathways. Prepare to be transported. We will witness breathtaking scenery that has inspired artists and poets for centuries. We will glimpse into ways of life that have been preserved through generations, offering a window into a different rhythm of existence. This is more than a tour. It is an exploration of the quiet, enduring beauty that thrives in the heart of our world. So let us begin our journey together. Our first destination lies nestled in the heart of the Austrian Alps, a place of almost mythical beauty. Here, cradled by the dark, placid waters of Lake Halstat and guarded by the towering Dachstein Mountains, lies the village of Halstat. Its existence is a marvel of adaptation. For centuries, the sheer rock faces plunging into the lake meant there was little room for expansion, forcing its inhabitants to build vertically, their 16th century alpine houses clinging precariously to the mountainside, one seemingly stacked upon the other in a cascade of timber and flowers. The relationship between the village and the water is fundamental. The lake is not merely a backdrop. It is the village's mirror, reflecting every detail with crystalline clarity. On a still morning, the spire of the parish church, the pastel-colored facades of the houses, and the formidable peaks above are all duplicated in the water's surface, creating a perfect, dreamlike symmetry. Swans, ancient symbols of grace, glide serenely across this reflection, their movements the only disturbance in an otherwise perfect tableau. This is a landscape that demands stillness, a quiet contemplation of its immense beauty. Life here has been shaped by the resources of the mountain. For over 7,000 years, this region has been a center for salt mining, a white gold that brought wealth and prominence to this isolated community. This ancient industry carved not only the mountains, but also the character of the people. It is a history that you can feel under your feet, a legacy of perseverance in a challenging, yet profoundly rewarding environment. Halstat is a living portrait of how a community can flourish in one of nature's most spectacular, yet demanding amphitheaters. From the cool mountains of Austria, we travel south, to the sun-drenched Aegean Sea. Here, perched on the northern tip of the volcanic island of Santorini, is a village that seems to have captured the very essence of sunlight, Oia. It clings to the cliff edge of a massive caldera, the remnant of a colossal eruption that shaped this entire archipelago. The village appears as a cascade of brilliant white, a stark and stunning contrast against the deep cobalt blue of the sea hundreds of feet below. It is a spectacle of pure, dazzling light. The architecture here is a response to the environment. The iconic whitewashed houses, known as iposkafa or cave houses, are dug into the volcanic rock. This was a practical solution for the island's mariners and peasants, providing insulation from the summer heat and the winter winds. Today, these humble dwellings have been transformed, their smooth, organic forms creating a labyrinth of narrow, winding pathways. To wander through Oia is to lose oneself in a maze of brilliant white walls, blue dome churches, and sudden breathtaking vistas of the caldera. But Oia saves its most dramatic performance for the end of each day. As the sun begins its descent, the village becomes a theater. The white walls are bathed in a warm, golden glow, which slowly deepens into hues of orange, pink, and purple. The sky and sea seem to merge in a blaze of color. Crowds gather in silent reverence to witness this daily spectacle. It is a powerful shared experience, a reminder of the simple, profound beauty that the natural world offers us, day after day. In Oia, the sunset is not just an event, it is a ritual. We now journey far to the east to a remote mountain valley on the Japanese island of Honshu. Here, isolated for centuries, we find the remarkable village of Shirakawa Go. It is a place that seems to exist outside of time, a living museum of a traditional way of life. The village is famous for its unique structures, the Gashozukuri farmhouses. Their name means constructed like hands in prayer, a fitting description for the steeply pitched thatched roofs that dominate the landscape. These architectural marvels are a testament to ingenious design and communal effort. These roofs, some over a meter thick with straw, are built to withstand the immense weight of the region's heavy winter snows. The steep angle allows the snow to slide off easily, protecting the structure beneath. The vast attic spaces created by this design were historically used for the cultivation of silkworms, a vital industry for the village. The construction and maintenance of these roofs are a communal affair, a system known as yui, where the entire village comes together to help a neighbor rethatch their home. It is a powerful symbol of the social cohesion that has allowed this community to thrive in isolation. Surrounded by dense forests and the towering Ryohaku Mountains and bisected by the gentle Shogawa River, Shirakawa Go changes dramatically with the seasons. In winter, it is a fairy tale world, the great thatched roofs blanketed in deep white snow, glowing warmly from within. In spring and summer, the valleys are vibrant green, the rice paddies reflecting the sky. It is a landscape that feels deeply connected to the cycles of nature, a quiet, resilient community that has preserved its unique heritage against the relentless march of modernity. Our travels now take us to the rolling hills of the Cotswolds in England, a landscape of gentle slopes and honey-colored stone. Here, nestled in a lush river valley, we find Bribery. It is a village that seems to have been plucked from the pages of a storybook, a perfect encapsulation of the English countryside ideal. The River Colne, a clear, shallow chalk stream, meanders through its heart, its banks lined with weeping willows and verdant water meadows. This is a place of profound and gentle tranquility. The most celebrated corner of Bribery is Arlington Row. This string of weavers' cottages, with their steeply pitched roofs and ancient weathered stone walls, dates back to the 14th century. They were originally built as a monastic wool store and later converted into homes for the weavers who supplied cloth for the nearby Arlington Mill. To stand before them is to feel a direct connection to a distant past. The warm, honey-colored Cotswold stone, quarried locally, gives the entire village a sense of harmony, as if it has grown organically from the very earth it stands upon. Life in Bribery moves at a slower pace, dictated by the flow of the river and the changing light on the hills. It is a place for quiet walks along the riverbank, for observing the trout in the clear water, and for absorbing the deep peace of the English countryside. The surrounding area is a patchwork of ancient woodlands and fields grazed by sheep, the very landscape that produced the wool that once made this region prosperous. Bribery is not just a collection of beautiful buildings, it is a preserved fragment of a pastoral England, a timeless haven of peace and charm. For our final destination, we venture north, far above the Arctic Circle, to the Lofoten Islands of Norway. This is a landscape of raw primal power, where jagged granite peaks rise dramatically, almost vertically from the steel blue waters of the Norwegian Sea. And at the foot of these colossal mountains, on a tiny string of islands connected by bridges, lies the fishing village of Rain. Its very existence seems a bold and defiant statement in the face of such overwhelming nature. The village is a cluster of råbjer, traditional fishermen's cabins, painted a distinctive deep red. This color makes them stand out vividly against the often gray backdrop of sea and stone, a beacon of human presence in the wild. For centuries, these cabins have provided shelter for fishermen who come from all over Norway for the great winter cod fishery, an event that has been the lifeblood of these islands for 1,000 years. The cabins are built on stilts over the water's edge, a practical design allowing easy access to the sea. To be in Raina is to feel humbled by the scale of the world. The Raina Fjorden slices through the mountains, creating a scene of breathtaking, almost intimidating grandeur. In winter, the landscape is draped in snow and ice, and if you are fortunate, the night sky will dance with the ethereal green light of the aurora borealis. In summer, the midnight sun casts a strange, beautiful light over the peaks for 24 hours a day. Raina is a testament to the resilience of communities that live at the mercy and in the heart of some of the most dramatic scenery on our planet. Our journey is now at an end, but the memories of these extraordinary places will linger. From the serene reflection in an Austrian lake to the fiery sunset over a Greek caldera, from the quiet dignity of a Japanese valley to the storybook charm of the English countryside and the raw drama of a Norwegian fjord, we have seen that a village is so much more than a point on a map. It is a delicate tapestry, woven from threads of nature, culture, history, and human ingenuity. It is a unique expression of life. These places are invitations. They invite us to slow down, to look more closely, and to appreciate the profound connection between people and the landscapes they inhabit. Perhaps seeing them has sparked a desire in you to one day walk these ancient pathways yourself, to breathe the mountain air, or to feel the warmth of the sun on those whitewashed walls. I encourage you to add these gems to your own list of dreams, to seek out the beauty that lies in the quieter corners of our world. The earth holds an infinite capacity to surprise and inspire us, and in these small communities, we find some of its most potent magic. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of our planet's hidden wonders. The world is full of such stories waiting to be discovered. If you wish to continue these journeys with me, I hope you will subscribe, so we may explore more of this magnificent world together. Until next time, farewell.